Welcome back to the channel, YouTube. Well, I did it again. I said I was going to wait. I had another weapon in mind that I wanted to purchase, and this thing just sprung up on me. So if you haven't done so already, please subscribe to the channel, like the video, share the video, and comment below. Let me know what you think of the gun. And if you want to give me any pointers or any tips on my videos, please feel free to do so. And if you want to leave any positivity, please feel free to do so as well. Now, this purchase was not planned. And some people say that owning firearms is very, very addicting. I still say it's not, but we'll see. I don't want people thinking that now that I got my first firearm, now I'm just going to start buying a gang of firearms. That's not the case. I'm going to give a little history about this purchase first, because it's very, very interesting how it happened. It was very sporadic. I had no plans on making this purchase. I had a gentleman contact me looking to sell the firearm because he needed some additional funds, and I was in a position to help. When I was doing my research on the weapon, I was informed that it was an AR-556. And so when I got to the Ruger website, I looked up the suggested retail price. Again, this one is brand new, never been fired. Warranty is not registered. Okay, so when I looked up the retail price, it was listed at $800. Okay, and then the scope was listed at about $120, but I found some on sale for about $100. Okay, however, after I purchased it and got home, I looked up the serial number, and it's actually an AR-556 MPR. Okay, so there's three different levels with the AR-556s. There's the standard, there's the MPR, and there is a level above this. I can't remember what type it was. Okay, now within each level, there's different ARs. So you have your standard, which has about 2 or 3 different rifles. You have your MPR, which has about 2 or 3 different rifles, etc. So when I looked up the serial number, I found out this was an MPR. That jumped up the value of this gun. The suggested retail price is $900. Scope is $100. And a few magazines, and one of the magazines had rounds in it. So, I mean, this is easily a $1,000 setup, and I was able to get it for only $660. Okay, great value, great deal. I had to jump on it. So we want to make sure that we're being safe first. So I'm going to show you guys this here. There are no rounds in the magazine. Okay. And additionally, there are no rounds in the chamber. Okay. I don't know if you guys can see that, but no rounds. Okay. So we're being very, very safe. And additionally, we have the safety on. Okay. So very, very safe video. All right, so let's get started on the AR, okay? So we're gonna go from the barrel down the side along the back, and we'll talk about the weapon itself, okay? So the barrel is an 18-inch barrel. It has a 1-to-8 twist rate, which means that it can use between 35 and 77 grain rounds. The handguard is super, super sturdy. I mean, it's metal. It feels good. I actually like the way it looks as well. I think it makes the weapon look a lot better. Okay. Going down, we have a dust cover here, and that's where your shells are ejected. So you can close that when the gun is not in use, and that way you can keep it clean. Okay. You have your magazine release here. It feels very, very sturdy. When you push it, magazine pops straight out. Again, we are using a unused or blank magazine, but I think it attaches very well. And like I said, once you release it, it comes flying out. I like that a lot. And it's positioned really, really well. So if I have my hand on it here, boom, I can go straight to the release. Okay. So if I'm firing, I can go boom, drop it. If I have my other magazine, I can pop that in. Okay. So for the magazine, this is a PMAG 30. Okay. It does hold 30 rounds. You can hear how cheap that is. Okay. Fortunately, these don't cost a lot of money, so you can replace them if anything happens to them. Again, I got this gun used but brand new, so it came with 2 additional magazines. All right. But again, it holds 30 rounds. Now, I was surprised by how cheap these are. Only because when I looked up the price for my Hellcat magazine, it was about twice as much as this. And I didn't expect for that to be that much at the time. I looked it up. And so the fact that this is half the cost is actually pretty cool since it holds more rounds. But again, you can hear how cheap it is. Okay. The trigger is a 4.5 pound trigger. Okay. The hand grip is nice. I like the hand grip a lot. I don't like weapons that have a very rough hand grip. You know, I don't want to tear up my hand by holding it, nor do I always want to have to put on gloves. So I like this hand grip here. It feels good. My hand and my finger, my trigger finger is able to reach. I'm not going to put it around the trigger, but it can reach well. Here you have a push assist, and that way if you have any rounds that get stuck in the chamber, you can push them out. I got the butt stock here. This slides. There's a lever on both sides. You just pull it up and it slides out maybe about 6 inches is what that looks like. Maybe 4 to 6 inches. Okay. And then it'll lock into place for you. I wish they didn't use like a plastic. It's not bad, don't get me wrong, but I would have liked to feel something more durable, like the hand guard, right? And so I know I can probably switch that out and get something else. Get a different butt stock, okay? But it feels good. You also have your charging handle, okay? And so I'm gonna take that out for a second, and that way it can, and it feels good. I like how solid that is. Like it a lot. Okay, moving around to the other side. The only thing over here really is your safety lever, which again, we're practicing safety. It's on safe now. But if I was to switch it to fire, it's solid, you know, movement. It doesn't feel weak, doesn't feel cheap. I like that a lot. If you're holding the weapon, it's very easy to boom, okay? All right. So moving up top, the scope is a Pinty 3-9x32EG. I'll show you guys that. Okay. It does come with a green dot laser on it, which is very strong. So it's rated to go up to 300 meters. In addition to the laser, it also has a red and a green point or sight on it. So you can look in here, you can see the red and the green. So there are a few things that comes with the scope. Okay, this is going to be a lens protector here. Okay, it comes with a riser, so you can lift up the scope if you want it to sit a little bit higher. And it also comes with a few Allen keys, and that way you can make your necessary adjustments. So we're going to go ahead and take a look at the laser so I can show you guys how strong that is. It is advertised to be able to reach 300 meters. And we're also going to see if I can show you guys the red sight and the green sight. It is kind of hard to see, but I would love to show you guys how strong it is, just in case you consider making a purchase of, just in case you consider purchasing this scope. All right, family, so we are in my garage. I checked the garage to make sure no one is down here. Again, no rounds in the magazine, no rounds in the chamber, and we have it on safety, okay? So I just want you guys to see how strong this laser is. They promote this laser to reach 300 meters. Look at this, this is crazy. So you can see it there. This garage is 75 yards long. Look how crisp that is. That is crazy. It's a little loud down here, but I just want you guys to see the crispness of this laser. It is amazing. All right, so I got the green dot on. I don't know if you guys can see that or not, but it is so dope. All right, so you got a green dot there. And there's different levels of brightness. Let's see if I can mount that. Right. I don't know if you guys will be able to see it or not. But there's different levels of brightness. Okay. And then there's also a red dot. Or not a red dot, I'm sorry. Sight. Okay. So if you can see that, the red. And the red gets brighter as well. Okay. So again, I don't know if you guys will be able to see that. The red dot, the red point. Well, that's going to wrap up this video. I want you guys to let me know what you think about the Ruger 556 MPR. Again, I'm going to like it a lot more because I didn't pay full price. I got lucky. I'm very appreciative. I appreciate you guys watching. Please make sure you subscribe to the channel. Make sure you share the video, like the video, and leave comments below. Take care.